The Oscars. Every time there's an award show, I see people walking down the red carpet and the press stops them and asks them the same question. You have to tell us, who are you wearing? Who made the outfit? Tell us about the clothes you're wearing. You know, take a step back, turn around, let us see the whole thing. You do know that we have professional models, right? People whose job it is to put on clothes and show them to us. This is an actual job, and you're taking work away from these people by doing this. These models are dedicated. They starve themselves until they're so skinny that they basically look like a coat rack so that you can hang clothes on them and look at them. That's their job. That is how dedicated they are, and we are taking work away from them by having celebrities do it at award shows. Which is strange, because it doesn't work the other way around, does it? You never see a bunch of models on their way to a fashion shoot and the press stops them and go, okay, I know you got to walk up and down a runway, but first, you have to tell us, who are you going to give a trophy for editing sound? It doesn't work the other way around. It's like the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Literally in the middle of a football game, a rock concert happens. And we just accept it as normal. We wouldn't accept it as normal if we were in the middle of a concert and all of a sudden a football game happened. You'd be like, what the fuck? This is not what I paid for. Why did Katy Perry leave the stage and a bunch of NFL players show up and throw a ball around? Why is this is not what I paid to see? A lot of people complain about cultural appropriation. You see a white singer singing hip-hop style, they go, oh, that's cultural appropriation. Hip-hop, that's black music, not white music. Where the fuck do you think rock and roll came from? You want to talk about appropriation? I speak English, and I'm not from England. Isn't that appropriation? I speak English, a language that's half French and half Anglo-Saxon, written down using Roman letters and Arabic numbers. If I didn't appropriate from other cultures, I would be a caveman. A very cold caveman. Because I'm not from the tribe that discovered fire. You want to build a fire? No, that's their thing. So, what else? Here's something that I really put way too much thought into. If a guy is really good at sports, he's really strong, really fast, really athletic, but not too smart, what do we call him? We call him a jock, right? That's an insult. Oh, he's a dumb jock. Jock literally means penis. Now, if he's the opposite of that, if he's a really brainy guy, but he's slow and weak and clumsy, what do we call him? We call him a dork, which literally means penis. So if the guy's too athletic, we call him a penis. If he's not athletic enough, we call him a penis. Of course, if you go around calling people names, that's just mean. If you push people around, treat people lousy, we're going to call you a dick. But of course, if you're the opposite of that, you're the guy who's constantly getting pushed around and bullied, well, then we're going to call you a wiener. Peckerhead came up with these rules anyway. Yeah, we call people body parts when we want to insult them. We call somebody a twat, pussy, a cunt, a boob, an asshole. Every time you call somebody a body part, you're insulting them. But every time you say someone has a body part, it's a compliment. You got guts. You got guts. And it's a good thing you got guts. If you didn't have guts, you'd be a pussy. You got guts. You got more than guts. You got balls. And not just balls. You got an eye for color. You got an ear for music. You got a nose for news. What I'm saying is you got brains. You got brains, and it's a good thing you have brains. If you didn't have brains, you'd be a boob. But more important, you got heart. You got heart. You gotta have heart, otherwise you're a dick. Or an asshole, or a cunt. You got it. Yeah, thank you. That guy's got a heart. The rest of the legs. Yes, but sometimes you have to have balls if you're going to get a foot in the door. You want to have a foot in the door if you want to get a leg up, and you can't get a leg up. You want to have the upper hand. If you don't have the upper hand, you're a schmuck. That's about all I have prepared for you tonight. Thank you.